Yo, back again with another one. It is the one, the only, your boy. But what do I know boxing? I wanted to speak on this real quick, man. I see a lot of people giving Isak Cruz slack. It has just been announced, as you guys can see, Isak Cruz and former champion Yuriorkis Gamboa have agreed to for a deal. Had agreed to a deal for a lightweight bout on April 16th. Supposed to be the co-main event for Earl Spence Jr. versus Dennis Ugas on the pay-per-view event. A lot of people are having an issue with this. A lot of people don't want to see Isak Cruz fight. Or a lot of people don't want to see Gamboa fight anyways. Gamboa is a guy that was he was a top fighter, top tier fighter 10 years ago. Made bad business decisions, signed with SMS Promotion. That was with 50 Cent. And we kind of didn't really hear from him until he fought Terrence Crawford. At the time, both fighters had ironically, both fighters had an identical record. Both of their records were like 23-0 with 16 knockouts. Both fighters had their record were very identical. Of course, obviously, Gamboa got stopped in that fight, and it's kind of went downhill from Gamboa after that. Jason, I mean, he even, I think, what was his fight with Jason Sosa? I thought Jason Sosa beat him. And they gave him the fight, but Gamboa has had some downfalls after that, man. Like I said, mainly business wise. So what I see in this fight, what I see in this situation, what I see going on is Al Haymon. You have to understand the business in boxing. Isak Cruz proved something to Al Haymon. For those that don't know, Isak Cruz is coming off of a very, very highly competitive, close loss to Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is known for knocking everybody out, and Isak Cruz went the distance. Not only did he go the distance, but he gave a very good competitive fight. I had Isak Cruz losing that fight, but it was definitely a very close fight. So what I see in this is Al Haymon, the business side. Al Haymon is trying to build Isak Cruz. Isak Cruz shows something, and Al Haymon sees something in Isak Cruz. Isak Cruz could be a threat to a lot of guys, as evidence what we saw with Tank Davis. So a lot of people are upset. Listen, when you're coming off of a loss, you're free to do what you want. You can fight whoever you want because you're coming off a loss. You have to build yourself back up. You got to remember, boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport and unforgiving. So we're in a time of boxing because these fighters, they don't fight as frequent. A loss is a lot worse than what it really is. Meaning that if you lose twice in a row, people are going to automatically say you're done. You need to retire, So I can completely understand Isak Cruz fighting Yuriorkis Gamboa. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think that it's a co-main event worthy, but I don't have a problem with that fight at all. I have Isak Cruz beating Gamboa, possibly even stopping Gamboa. Gamboa has seen better days. Gamboa is a Cuban gold medalist who once was, a great talent, man. Very, very, very talented. Very, just has so much potential. Chin always was chinny. Even in the peak of his career, he was getting dropped left and right. I think he's been dropped like 13 times in his career, but always game. Had the skills. Didn't fight like your typical Cuban. A lot of Cubans get slack for being born. They're very patient. The Cubans are very disciplined to their craft. No matter what anybody says, no matter what the situation is in the fight, they're very disciplined to their craft. Gamboa doesn't fight like a typical Cuban. Gamboa is more action-packed, thrilling. I don't remember him being in a boring fight. But like I said, Gamboa has had his better days in the past. So as of right now, Gamboa is basically a record builder, a pad, just basically to for up and coming fighters to fight, to see where they're at, and to just have him on their resume. Doesn't really mean much, but it is a good comeback fight for Isak Cruz. Like I said, Al Haymon sees something in Isak. He wants to build Isak. I think this is the perfect way to do it. I don't have a problem with this fight at all. Again, I am picking Isak to win. I say I have him. Yeah, I have him winning. I think I have him stopping Gamboa. I just don't see Gamboa as being a threat at all at this point. He was even supposed to fight Chris Colbert, and that fight that fight got canceled due to COVID. So let me know what you think, man. Drop your comment, bro. But hey, what do I know?